Superkart series is pretty much your pinnacle of karting. It can be seen as your Super 15 of rugby. It's where you aim to go towards. It's where we churn out your champions. We have the likes of Simon Moss, Wesley Orr, your Michael Stevens, Leroy Poulters, Gavin Cronjes, who have all come through the ranks of the Rok series.
And it's not only local champions who cut their teeth in karting. Formula One greats ranging from Ayrton Senna to Lewis Hamilton all started out in karts. But it doesn't happen overnight, and first you need to progress through the different ranks of karting itself.
Generally you start off on a club level or regional level, getting used to the engines, getting used to the kart, practicing, finding out how the circuit works, how you drive the circuit, to get your quickest times. From there you develop into the national series really. You progress as a driver, you take on, generally the drivers start from the age of 4 in the cadet class.
My name is Amran and I'm 6. My name is Tara and I'm 7 years old.
We had this one laddie, he was in nappy still. He'll come in, his mom would give him his bottle, change his nappy and off he went out again. And he's actually quite a talented young driver, he's going to go places and he's got a lot of potential. But it comes with years of practice, years of experience.
I am now 11 years old. I started in the cadet class, the 50cc, when I was 4 years old. When I was 6 years old, we went to GP Juniors. When I was 9 years old, I got my national colours, and now 11 years old, I'm in Junior Rok.
I'm 50 now, after winning my first world title. I started when I was 10 in a class called GP Juniors, and then the year after that, I did 2 years in GP Juniors. Then I moved up to Minimax, and I went to Junior Rok, spent 2 years there, and now I'm in the Supa Rok category.
For both Clinton and Nathan, their respective karting careers reached a high point last year when they took part in the World Finals in Lonato in Italy.
I came first in all 3 qualifying heats. We were split it up into 3 groups, A, B and C. I was in the C group. I came first versus A versus C and B versus C, and I came first.
It was 4 practice days, and then we did the qualifying. Then we went to the qualifying heats, qualified 7th out of everybody there. Then through the qualifying heats, won 2 and came 2nd in 1, which put me pole on for the final. For the final, I led a couple of laps, then I lost the lead. And the last corner, I took the lead back and won.
Nathan didn't have the Swartkorps karting circuit all to himself though. In fact, there were a few drivers with even more miles under their belts.
I'm now 19. I started when I was 6 years old. My progression, look, I started out in 50cc cadets, very basic, very small karts, and I worked my way up into the senior classes, the 60cc, the 125 with restrictors, and then the 125s. And then I started going up to now the gear classes, the 6-speed gear classes, and it's really been a fun trip so far.
Fun it may have been, but in 13 years of racing, there has also been plenty of very serious international competition.
I've done, I think, 4 world championships overseas. I've done a KF World Championship, a Rok World Championship, 3 Rotax World Championships. I've even done 1 overseas testing with a single-seater, which is a bit different to karts.
By now, there are probably a number of avid young would-be racers eager to get behind the wheel, and as many dads worrying about what it's all going to cost. Well, quite a lot less than you may have thought.
Well, in the cadet baby class, you're looking at starting with 25,000 up front. That's your complete machine, engine, tires, equipped to go racing. In the cadet class, you can pretty much race on the same tires all year round. So it's the best way to start. It's the best route to go when your son is learning to drive.
That may sound a bit dear for driving lessons, but this definitely beats pottering around in a beat-up old Taz with a red L in the rear windscreen.
I like racing my kart because it's nice and fast through the corners too. What I like about go-karting is because when you win a lot of trophies, you can get a lot of stuff.
Racing is a real joy. It's really fun. And like you pull a couple of G's through the corners, so it's definitely a strain on your neck and nothing beats it.
Having already achieved so much at a very young age, all these drivers have big dreams for their racing careers.
Oh, my next is NASCAR or IndyCar, one of those two.
When you stay in South Africa, it's a bit difficult to make a step overseas to Europe, but that's pretty much what I'm hoping to do, is get to Europe, do some single-seater driving there, make my way up, ultimately try and get to something professional like maybe Formula 1 or V8 supercars or something like that.
When I get older, I'll go on to the next, like Formula 1 or motorbikes or stuff like that.